What's up guys, I'm Metasly, and today I'm going to be talking about something that I am pretty excited about. I recently watched the Nintendo Direct that came out a couple of days ago, and there was an announcement in it that I am very excited for. I'm making a prediction now that it's going to be a hidden gem on the Switch 2 and other various systems that it's going to be out on. So I thought I would do a video today talking about that, and I am super excited, so let's get into it. So the game we're going to be talking about today, I found out through the Nintendo Direct that happened a couple of days ago, and it looks freaking awesome. It's by Square Enix, and if you saw the Direct, that you know that there were a couple of games that Square Enix has on the docket, both of which look great, but one I am more excited about than the other. The other one that isn't the main topic of today's video is Octopath Traveler 0, which looks awesome, but I haven't really played the Octopath Traveler games much. I've played the first game a little bit. Thought about playing it for my YouTube channel, but then it's not really the type of game that's that interesting to sit and watch because it's mostly dialogue in the first part, so that didn't really work out and I never did get around to playing it again. But does look great, looks fun, and it really started a trend with Square Enix in the HD 2D genre, I guess you could say. If I remember correctly, I think they might have copyrighted the HD 2D. I mean, you can obviously make 2D high quality games in the 16-bit pixelated style, but the term HD 2D I believe belongs to Square Enix. I could be wrong about that, but I think it started with Octopath Traveler. They really started with this HD 2D style and started having success, so a lot of games of theirs have been coming out with it. So like the Octopath Traveler series, Triangle Strategy, which we'll talk about some more later, the Dragon Quest HD 2D remakes. There's been some awesome games in this style, and I am super excited about that. And the main topic of today's video is also in that style. So the game that I'm talking about is The Adventures of Eliot: The Millennium Tales. It's a new action RPG by Square Enix, which I am super excited about because I haven't really played too many of this particular style of game. I mean, I've played action RPGs and I've played games that look similar. Like this has really got strong Zelda vibes to it, especially since you've got the fairy that follows you around, kind of like Navi. Little side note, if they don't have the fairy say, hey, listen at any point, they've really missed an opportunity, I feel like. But it's got awesome vibes. It looks fantastic. I love the art style. I love the HD 2D, as I've said. And they seem to be having a lot of success with it. So I hope they keep pumping them out and keep putting effort into the games. And I do really like that this seems to be a branch in a different direction. So I like the HD 2D style, but I don't want all the games to be the same. So this one really feels like they're going in another direction, but a fun direction and an interesting one. And not just, you know, cashing in on an already existing IP or doing something that's been done a bunch of times. This looks like a fantastic game, and I think it's going to be a hidden gem. I think it's going to fly under the radar. So there was another HD 2D game that came out in 2022 by Square Enix that was a huge hidden gem because it didn't really get the attention I think it deserves, and that is Triangle Strategy. If you've played this game, you know what an absolute banger it is. I love strategy RPGs, and this is probably the best one I've played. I have not played Final Fantasy Tactics, and I know that that's a lot of people's favorites, so I'll have to compare the two when I get there, but I've played like the Tactics Ogre series, some Fire Emblems. I haven't played a ton, but of the strategy RPGs that I've played, I've loved them, and Triangle Strategy is the best. There was a period a couple years ago that I was trying to learn to develop games, and I was learning coding and things like that, and trying to brainstorm like what my dream game would be. And everything that I came up with was already done in Triangle Strategy, so that kind of derailed the whole wanting to make a game, along with time constraints and other things. But needless to say, it is a fantastic game. If you have not tried Triangle Strategy and you're into strategy RPGs or even want to try them out, this is a great place to start, and it's a great place to play if you've already started the genre before. When they first showed the trailer in the Direct for Adventures of Eliot, I was really hoping for Triangle Strategy 2. I don't really know if that's going to happen. I don't think it will. I haven't looked at the sales numbers for Triangle Strategy, but just judging by the amount that I see people talking about certain games, I don't really think it's a super popular one. That's why I'm calling these hidden gems, because I don't think they're getting the attention they deserve. I'm hoping The Adventures of Eliot is as good as it looks, but I'm starting to feel like it's Triangle Strategy, because I remember when Triangle Strategy was announced, I was super pumped, and it seemed like nobody was talking about it, and I don't understand why. But it came out, and it is fantastic. I would love to play it on the channel, so let me know in the comments if that's something you guys would be interested in. I've got a lot of gameplay videos out, and eventually I want to do a Triangle Strategy playthrough. So if that's something that you guys want, please let me know in the comments because I would love to do it. The story of the Adventures of Eliot looks really cool. I mean, it doesn't look like super unique as far as I can tell. There's a lot of time travel references, like the opening of the trailer talks about it, and then also at the end it talks about the story covering 1,000 years. And time travel can be done really well or really poorly, so it remains to be seen what it's going to be like. But I am looking forward to it, and even if it's got a slightly above mediocre story, I feel like it's still going to be a good game because the gameplay looks awesome. And speaking of the gameplay, like I said earlier, it looks very Zelda-esque, but also has RPG elements in it. So you can see in the trailer at the end, they show a couple of the bosses, and one of them is like an armored lizard guy, and it really reminds me of the one in Link to the Past. So that was pretty cool. Between the fairy flying around and that, it's really giving me strong Zelda vibes, which I love. I definitely want to get this game when it comes out, and it is set to release in 2026 sometime, so I will be very much looking forward to that. I do not currently have a Switch 2. I would love to play the demo and get some footage to show you guys, but I can't right now. But I would love to get a Switch 2 soon, and I'm thinking about getting this game on the Switch 2, but I'm kind of waiting to see if it gets a game key card or a physical release. I do not like the key cards at all for the Switch. As you can see by all the stuff behind me, I'm a physical collector. I love buying physical games. Don't really buy much digital. And I'm torn if I'm going to buy this game, whether I'm going to buy it on Switch 2 if it has a key card, or just go full digital and just get it on Steam. I'm not really sure, but if it has a physical release on Switch 2, that's definitely the way I'll be buying it. But I definitely want to know your guys' thoughts, so let me know. Are you guys planning on getting the game? You're going to wait to see more about it? Which console or version of play are you going to get it on? And just your general thoughts on the game. I think it looks fantastic, but I want to know what you guys think. At the end of the trailer, they said they were going to be doing a survey for the people who played the demo on the Switch 2. So let's do our own little survey here. Let me know what you guys think just by seeing the trailer, and if you've played the demo, let me know what it's like. So once again, I think it's going to be a huge hidden gem. I think it's going to fly under the radar. Right now, I've seen a few people that are super excited for it, like myself, but we'll see as time goes on how it fares because, you know, hype fades over time, so we'll see how it goes. So if you like this video, please let me know by hitting the like button, and if you want more RPG content, you can check out the channel. We got tons of stuff going on, or even collecting content. I've got game room videos, building these shelves in the background. I've got all kinds of stuff for you guys to watch. So let me know what you guys think, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.